Kia ora.
Kia ora.
Great to see you again. I'm so excited.
Hello, Stacey. How are you?
Rawe.
Welcome.
Nā te mea ko tai mai koe. Oh, thank you for welcoming me to my house. So here we are in your kitchen. He hata tau mahi. What are we up to?
We are going to make a nice, beautiful Afghan cookie ice cream.
Afghan cookie ice cream.
Yes.
Well, wai ana te waha. I'm just dribbling thinking about it. It looks like we have a lot to do. So what are we up to first?
We have to make the ice cream.
He hanga tapitapu e pirangitiana. So what do we need here?
Okay, we will need to separate the dry ingredients with the wet one. So I probably need a bowl so I can mix them all together.
Aye.
So our dry ingredients are 55 grams of skimmed milk powder. Then I have 190 grams of caster sugar. I have some cocoa powder and a pinch of salt. We're gonna mix those ones together. The wet ingredients will be 900 grams of milk, 300 grams of cream, and 120 grams of white chocolate. A couple of vanilla pods, including the beans inside, we cook them all together, and 1 egg yolk. So now we need to enter the egg yolk, which can go in any time, and we'll be very, very careful about the temperature because we don't want to make a scrambled egg.
Nā reira, kei te ine here te mahana, so you're measuring how warm it is. What do you want it to be? What's the temperature?
I don't want to go higher than 65, 66. Let's add the dry ingredients, Stacey.
Okay, kai whakauru maroke. Haere atu nei. Tukuna atu nei. Okay, so it's important to stir while you're putting them in?
Yeah, we don't want them to clump. Perfect, Stacey.
Got the zest. Okay.
So, Stacey, now we take it off.
Aye.
And we let it cool at about 45 degrees, and then we will enter the bit of white chocolate there, okay?
Ah, okay. Me tango rana e te huparei, so do we take the vanilla pod out now? Or
We can, yeah.
Okay.
If you want.
We'll whai te tāwara, so we've got the flavour out of them, so we don't need them in there anymore.
Yep. So we're at 45 degrees, Stacey.
Ai, ko tai ki te wā.
And we can add the white chocolate.
Anone he pātene ne, so they're sort of like white chocolate little buttons, aren't they? Is that important?
It is important. So if we instead putting like a full bar, then it will take longer to melt. There is more surface, and it just works better for what we do. It's white chocolate couverture. Next step is to put the mix into the barrel of the ice cream machine, and then we freeze it, and then we churn it.
Bye. Tēnei mihini paku paku. This little thing is going to help us. So we've got it in the pauakatio in the freezer.
Yep.
So we just grab the little barrel.
Here it is.
It's not like your usual grand design. Te tikanga ia. So what we do is...
We're gonna put our mix here in the machine. Turn it on.
Ke taku mōhio, hoi anō tā tāua. So as far as I know, all you do is then leave this for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Doing its thing.
And there's gonna be magic.
Right.
So Stacey, now we will be focusing on making the Afghan cookie. We will split the recipe into two. On one side, we will have 110 grams of butter, 100 grams of sugar, 25 grams of icing sugar, and 60 grams of eggs. We put them in a mixer until they become all one dough. Then we will be focusing on mixing on this bowl 140 grams of flour, 70 of cocoa, 5 grams of salt, 25 grams of cornflakes, 110 grams of milk chocolate. We will mix them here.
Tēnei wā hea hua maroke tonu, so at this point it's still quite dry. That's good, that's what you want?
Do you have some gloves? Some plastic? Yeah, do you?
Te pai? Oh, I see. So you wanted to mash it all together.
Quite happy at the way it's looking.
Me he poro, so you put that together like a little ball. What do we do with it now?
Now we gotta put it in the fridge. Do you have a smaller bowl?
Ai, tētahi atu oko.
So put it here, and yeah, we just put it in the fridge and we'll get it in a couple of hours.
Ko pai tēnā, hate pe whai ake nei. So what are we up to next?
Now we gotta put some milk chocolate on the cornflakes, so to protect them from becoming soggy in the ice cream, so the ice cream still stays a bit crunchy.
I like it.
So I'll put those just about 40 grams of milk chocolate, and now we're gonna melt it.
spicy. And what do you reckon?
I think it's all right.
Does it pass the Giapo test?
It does.
Just.
So I start take a bunch of cornflakes.
Coating it. Rawe hoa. How do te mea he nui te chakareti? There's not lots of chocolate in there, but it's actually going a long way, isn't it?
Yes.
Chocolate versus cornflakes. Aka tunua. So are you going to actually cook this?
No, we're gonna put it in the fridge.
Ah.
So what's next now, Stacey? We're gonna do caramelized white chocolate because we need for our ice cream.
So how much do we want?
Probably a couple 100 grams.
Couple of hundred. Oh, that's a bit much.
Yeah, just take the piece off. Yeah, 300 will be all right. And we chop it in small pieces.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yes, very good.
And then we're gonna put it in another tray and we're gonna bake it for about half an hour. And we try to caramelize it so it changes the color and changes the taste of the white chocolate.
Nā reire me whakakai te umu, so we need the oven on at what temperature?
We should go at about 150 degrees. Now let's spread it just enough, you see, perfect. So it's gonna melt and it's gonna turn color.
Ka tukuna ki te umu, so you have it in there for half an hour?
Yeah, total should be half an hour, 40 minutes, but every 10 minutes we take it out, we give it a little stir, and we put it back in. Now let's do the cookies. I think they are ready in the fridge.
Okay, ka pai. Oh, the cornflakes looking good too. Ki koe ka tino angi-angi, so you were saying they're going to be really thin?
Yes, because you don't really want to have a full cookie on the ice cream.
Yeah. And how many will you probably get out of that? They're all quite small?
Maybe 7, 8 there. And that's the size that we want to achieve.
Super cute. The cookie cutter. And how long do they take to cook?
Probably 12 minutes.
I
think that's enough, yeah?
Oh, this has changed a lot now.
I see. Oh, that's cool. Ah, look at that. That's awesome, isn't it?
That's perfect.
I don't think we have to put it for the third time. We have achieved what we want. The oven must be quite strong. As I can see, there are places where the color is quite dark, but that's not a big problem.
So we're just going to leave that to the side? Is that?
No, we're going to put it in a bowl and then microwave it a little bit. And then we're going to add a little bit of oil and then it will be ready for us.
Oh, okay. Hinu e hoa, so what sort of oil?
Yeah. I like safflower oil, but any vegetable oil that you have at home.
Okay. Pihe ngā pihikete au hoa, are they good? Are they kua maua ngā pihikete?
Let's have a look. I think they're done.
Yeah.
And I will be putting some dark chocolate in the microwave, so then we can stick some nuts on top.
Yum. Nō reire e hoa, kua mautau wene pihikete, so these are nice and cool. We can put them in the ice cream?
We can.
Ka ngarere, and so the cornflakes go in as well. There's a good crunch in here, isn't there? So put 2 in, what do you think?
I think it's plenty. Perfect.
Right, ki taku nei mōhio e hoa, so as far as I can tell, we've got everything prepared, ready to plate up. How are you going to serve this?
Firstly, we're going to put the ice cream down in a cone, and then we're going to work around with the caramelized white chocolate, the cornflakes, and then
Karapeha kupu, I don't know if there's any words to describe. That is so amazing, like you say, upside down, Whānau Living, aihi creamy, of amazing proportions. Wowzers. Oh my gosh. I see what you mean, that caramelized chocolate is so much crunch. It's amazing. Tērā te matapai, I was thinking, oh, maybe it's going to be super rich, but it's a beautiful combination. Ngā mihi mai o haki a koe hoa. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming. Arrivederci.
Kakitano.
Yes, you got this.